Phillies versus the Toronto Blue Jays for game number 2 of round number 2 of the 3-game series. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Christopher Sanchez, and pitching for the Blue Jays today will be Valdez Francis. And yeah. And so it's gonna be a good game today. And the Phillies coming in game 40 and 29 this season, and the Blue Jays coming in game 38 and 31 this season. Oh, and also guys, welcome back the one and only Jaden Hoskins. Jaden Hoskins has been in the streams for a while because we're doing some personal stuff. So welcome back, Jaden Hoskins. Let's go Phillies. Yeah. So Jaden Hoskins back in the stream, guys. Oh, and also, guys, welcome back to. Oh yeah, so yeah, and wish not to be in the stream later. I hope he comes by. So he's back too. So that's another thing. So we gotta just name it. Yeah, so we gotta wait till he comes in. So that'll be good too. Yeah, we got Sanchez on the mound today. So we gotta see how that goes. And here with the Blue Jays starting lineup, we got Vocha, you could George Springer, Ernie Kimmer, David Snyder, Miles Straw, Jonathan Cleese, and Tyler Hernandez, and that is your Blue Jays starting lineup. And so coming to the screen, guys, just tap the screen, guys, and share the stream out to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, let them know we're live. And yeah. Yeah, no jersey on today, guys, because I don't let it, but I'm not gonna let the rest of jersey until he comes back. So then you'll see that on it again. So things like that. And I got my drink here. I'm all set. Let's got some Phillies. So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Bocek on the bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay players on base. Zeros, top of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in very well. Great ball. Running catch goes the ball below. And the Blue Jays win the light blue jerseys, and the Phillies win the cream jerseys. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in very well. Great ball. Running catch is good. Let's strike one is 1-1. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in very well. Great ball. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. Wait, so running catch goes that's swinging down with the ball 1-1. Chris Sanchez another pitch ball. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in very well. Great ball. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah, Chris didn't get his 6th win today, y'all. So he'll be 6-2, just like Zach Wheeler. Which, by the way, Zach Wheeler's pitching tomorrow, guys. So just letting you know, I'm gonna let y'all know at the end of the game, but I just letting you know. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in there for you, great boy. You swing that one, that's another 5. You swing the 5 balls 2-2. Chris Sanchez another pitch, great boy. You swing that one, that's another 5 balls still 2-2. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in for you, great boy. You swing that one, that's another 5 balls still 2-2. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch in for you, great boy. He swinging that one. That's another 5 balls still 2-2. Star Wars. You remember Jaden Hoskins, aka King Jaden, 76er. He used to be in the streams, but he been off the streams for a while. So. And Chris Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, great boy. Is it? I'm not bro. Don't call me bro. So you can block for that. Never call me bro. I'm a female. Get that right. And you swing that one. That's another 5 balls still 2-2. Never like somebody call me bro. I'm a female, not a dude. Okay. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Well, great moving. Swing in the minutes, and that's strike three. And Bone Chen is out. First strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. connects the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jay players on base. One out top of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in there for you. Vladimir ready for it. Swing in the minutes, and that strike one's on one. Yeah, White Sox did good yesterday. I covered the game yesterday. JD should have been there. It was fun. The stream was fun last night. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in there for you. Vladimir ready for it. Man, Christopher Sanchez knocked out the mountain. Ooh, because Sanchez went down. He grabbed him about it. That was a good one. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out to the second baseman. Bryson started to the first baseman, Allen King. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is out. It wasn't, the way he just went down the mound. Like, ooh. That's only, when a pitcher get hit the baseball, they go there, and that's like, oh, that was something that didn't do it. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Alejandro Kirk connects the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays first on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in here by Alejandro Guerrero for a run that catch goes the ball below. Oh yeah, we just by the way, King Jaden, if you didn't know, we just called up a new player to the bigs. Allen Kemp was in the minors. We called him out to the bigs because we need somebody we need another bat in the lineup because Bryce Harper got injured. So yeah, we needed that. So that helped us out. And also we called up Mick Abel as well to fill in for the take over Aaron Nolan starts because Aaron Nolan got injured. So so we needed that. So. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Alejandro running catch goes the ball 2-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Alejandro Guerrero. Alejandro Cook runs out to the second baseman. Bryson started due to the first baseman. Alden came in time. And Alejandro Cook is out. Yes. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So we still have scores game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the first will be Trey Turner, Kyle Sword, and Alec Boone. And by the way, that's up there painting the bed. So you got like that job where you can touch the damn railing. So when you paint stuff, you can't touch the railing. They always say if you're gonna do any type of painting stuff, make sure you wear some of your clothes. The paint don't get on your clothes that stains, and also they always say wear a mask for your face because they don't want you to get the paint fumes in your nose and stuff because that paint fumes are strong. So it's not good for your nostrils and stuff. So you don't want to be breathing the paint fumes, and then it's not good for your nose and stuff. So. Oh, let me explain. So Carlos Hernandez got DFA, got designated for assignment, so he's gone. So yeah. Here the first time we got Trey Turner, Castro, Alabama, Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, JT Miller, Bryson Stott, Alden Kim, and Randy Morris. And that's your first start lineup. Yeah, this Collins got DFA, so you don't know what that means. That name for stop means you going, you ain't coming back. We don't know when Aaron Nolan's coming back, though. We don't know that one. It could be a long time for him. It could be a long time for him, and also for Bryce Harper, who was number 3. So we got Aaron Nolan and Bryce Harper over the injury list. So Well, they said Bryce Harper can come back next month on Monday, so we're hearing for Bryce Harper. But I don't know. We don't know. That one's still like still like a mystery because he can't throw right now. He can't do anything. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. So Valdez Rangers got a pitch connect for Detroit. Get ready for a running catch. Goes strike number one. Valdez Rangers got another pitch for Detroit. Running. He swing at the ball on two. Valdez Rangers got another pitch for Detroit. Get ready for one. Trey Turner flies out sharply to the center field and Miles Strong. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner over one. And also, Star Wars, I didn't watch the video that Philly captain put out where he said he met Trey Turner and he bought his Emmy award that he got for winning the Emmy, got the Oscars for his Netflix movie turnaround. So I didn't really I gotta watch that video because he met Trey Turner, the guy that he helped with the stand ovation thing, and he actually brought the Emmy to the baseball game to show it off. And you two won the Emmy for a Netflix movie they win. I know, right? Ain't that something? I mean, actors get them things they do big, but a person like him, like, yo, that's ain't something. Yeah, so Otto Kemp plays first base. When Otto Kemp got called up, he was playing third base. Everyone was playing first base, and everyone's now playing third base again. And Otto Kemp's playing first base. So Otto Kemp was number 4, by the way, Jaden, if you didn't know. Yeah, number 4 name is Otto Kemp. You gotta get that name right. It's Otto Kemp. So Otto Kemp got called the Bigs when the Phillies were playing in Pittsburgh, and that's when he made his debut. So and then he made his home debut, I think, like yesterday. So let's see. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Kyle Swartz next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly players on base. We're going out bottom of the first. Bottom Prince got a pitch for you. Swartz running catch goes the ball to new. Bottom Prince got no pitch. Swartz running catch goes the ball 3-2. Bottom Prince got no pitch. Swartz running catch goes the ball 3-3. Bottom Prince got no pitch. Swartz running catch goes strike one is a 3-1. Bottom Prince got no pitch. Swartz get ready for a swing. That one is a 5 ball to 3-2 to full count. No, Andrew Payne is still doing good. Andrew Payne is in the minors right now. And Andrew Payne is still pitching down in AAA with the Iron Pigs right now. So Andrew Payne is going to get called up to the Bigs after the All-Star break. So after the Phillies done with the All-Star break, then when the Phillies come back after the All-Star break for the second half of the season, that's when Andrew Payne is going to get called up. So Andrew Payne is going to be pitching for now, as Bob Tyler said. And then they said they're going to shut down Andrew Payne from pitching in the minor leagues with the Iron Pigs during the All-Star break, just shut him down for a couple of weeks and then get him, and that way he be ready to go when they call him after the All-Star break. So yeah. So Andrew Payne is still in the minors right now. They're just not calling him right now before the All-Star break because they don't want to do that. They want to wait till after the All-Star break because that way they can have him like afterwards. So and Cosgrove grinds out to the first baseman. Birmingham Jr. and Cosgrove is out. Cosgrove, you go for one. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Alex Boone next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. The bottom of the first. Valley Francis got a pitch for Alex. Rodney Catch goes the ball to middle. Valley Francis got no pitch for Alex. Rodney Catch goes the ball to 2-0. Valley Francis got no pitch for Alex. Get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes the ball 3-0. I don't know much about Garrett Stubbs right now in the minors because I don't really watch the Iron Pigs really the game, so I really want to know how he's doing. Because Garrett Stubbs in the minors, because we sent Garrett Stubbs to the minors and stuff because we wanted but Rafael Michon, who's the backup catcher for the Phillies, he did so well in spring training that Rafael Michon got the job of being the backup catcher for the regular season. So we got JT as a starter and then Rafael Michon is the backup catcher. So pretty much Rafael Michon is the backup everyday catcher, is the backup catcher for the regular season. So he used to be Rafael Michon plays games here and there, but he's the backup catcher from the going forward. Yeah, because Garrett Stubbs won't be coming back. I don't think I want Garrett Stubbs back up at all this year because Rafael Michon is better. Because Rafael Michon can hit here and there, and he's not like Garrett Stubbs who strikes out at the same time. And Rodney Prince got a pitch for Rodney catches the ball. Rodney Prince got a pitch for Rodney catches the ball 2-2. Rodney Prince got a pitch for Rodney catches the ball 3-3. Rodney Prince got a pitch for Rodney catches the strike one is 3-1. Rodney Prince got a pitch for Rodney swing down with the 5 balls to 3-2 to full count. Yeah, Rafael Michon does wear number 13, so that's his jersey number. I don't know when the next game he gonna play. So And Valley Francis got another pitch for Alec Rayburn. And Alabama flies out to the center fielder, Miles Strong, and Alabama's out. Alabama 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still scoring the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. They're turning the bat at the top of the second. And the three Blue Jay players at the top of the second will be George Springer, Ernie Corinne, and David Steindem. I don't know if Lefty's going to play tomorrow. I don't know what the lineup's going to be for tomorrow's game, so I really can't say if he is going to play or not. So I really don't know. So I can't really give an answer for that one. I don't know the lineup ahead of time, so I don't really give an answer. So West's definitely missing this game. West is really missing this game today because he's missing this one. He's missing out on this game because he really is missing out on this one because he would have, wish to live in here. He would enjoy being in this thing, but he's missing out on them. He said the one comes out tomorrow. We don't know what time the line's going to come out, so, So coming at the bat for the Blue Jays, we had George Springer on the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base, 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. For the Rangers, got a pitch connect with George Rayburn. Runner catches goes to struggle to one. Chris Sanders no pitch for George Rayburn. Runner catches goes ball to the one. Chris Sanders no pitch for George. So that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 2. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Chris Sanders got no pitch for George Rayburn. Runner catches goes to strike 3. And George Springer's out. Second strikeout for Chris Sanders, 2 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had Ernie Corinne, and this the bat for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays players on base, 1 out, top of the second, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect for Ernie Corinne for Rana catches the balls 1 out. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Ernie Corinne. Rana catches the ball 2 to 2 0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Ernie Corinne. Damn. And look at the quick catch there. Damn. It's really that one go. It's really that one go. How the end and knocks off the other wall. And Ernie Corinne runs around first, stop at second. Ernie Corinne got a W. And then this is Ernie Committe's 15 double on a fly ball to the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Dang it, Brandon Marsh couldn't catch that. First, Nick Hansen couldn't get it. Brandon Marsh couldn't get it. Like, what the? Yo, Marsh, come on. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have We got David Schneider connects to the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay player on second base. One out, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch to Ray Davis. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes for the and Christopher Sanders got another pitch to Ray Davis. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes. Strike one is a 1-1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch to Ray Davis. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes. Strike two is a 1-2. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch to Davis. Get ready for it. And Davis Snyder asked for a timeout, yo, and Davis Snyder get right back in the battle system with base runs. Yeah, I did vote, but I voted for some of the Phillies in the All-Star game. I voted for like Bryce Harper to be first baseman. I voted for Bryce to be second baseman. I voted third baseman. A lot of regular people and some other things people. So I did vote some. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch for Davis going for it. That ball's in the dirt is a ball 2-2. Yeah, you can vote now for the Phillies first. All you gotta do is go to Phillies.com/vote, and then you can do the voting for the who you want to be in the All-Star game, all be in the All-Star game and all that stuff, all the players and stuff. Yeah. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch for Davis going for a swing and a miss. That's strike three, and Davis Snyder's out. Third strike for Christopher Sanders, 3 Ks. Yeah, but for each category, you have to vote for a player for each of the categories. Before you submit it in, you gotta do each one. So yeah, because you gotta pick more than you gotta pick maybe like you gotta pick more than one Philly because it's only gonna be like 5 Philly players going to the All-Star game. You can't just pick with just one, because then you know. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Miles Strong. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have one Blue Jay player on second base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch connect for Miles. Get ready for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Miles Strong will raise the first base for the Blue Jays. Miles Strong singles on a line drive to the left field of Max Kevin, deflected by the third baseman Allen Boone. And Miles Strong will raise the second base. But the Blue Jays scored a run. So the Blue Jays have 1 run. The Phillies have 0 runs. And the Blue Jays will get their first run score in the top of the second, thanks to Ernie Command. And that was 1-0 Phillies. Dang it, Max Kevin, you couldn't catch that. The Allen Boone, you deflected that? Why? Why? Yeah, don't write the score in the chat. Jaden, you're not here, so don't write the score in the chat. So we told somebody last time not to do that. Don't write the score in the chat. Unless if I didn't ask you to write in there, don't write in there. But don't do that. Just because I don't want people doing that, because then it ruins it. So you don't know, so you don't do that. Just because I'm just saying that, don't do that. Yeah, because you don't know. Yeah, because we had somebody last time that did it, and they got muted, and they got blocked for that. Because you don't want that happening to you, So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had Jonathan Cleese connects the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay player on second base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for Jonathan. Ryder catches go, that's strike 1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch for Jonathan Cleese. And Jonathan Cleese flies out to the left field of Max Kevin. And Jonathan Cleese is out. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So the score is the Blue Jays have 1 run. The Phillies have 0 runs. We go to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies turn the bat at the bottom of the second. That was 1-0 Blue Jays. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the second will be Nick Castellanos, Max Kevin, and J.T. Reardon. This is the way we doing stuff now. So you haven't been here for a while, JD, so you don't know how we do things, right? Yeah, so you haven't been here a while, so you don't know that, you can't write the school in the chat, because the last person we had there, I'm not going to say the person's name, but they were writing the school in the chat all the time when I asked them to do it, and then they got beat and they got blocked, and then they would never see it again because they kept doing it every game, kept saying it and kept writing it, and it's like they didn't understand that you're not supposed to do that. You have a Boston style jersey. It's a sick in that jersey, nice. At least you wore it last night, because that's a good you have that. Right, so here we go, yo. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 0 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. And Valdez Francis got a pitch connect boy. Castellanos the way boy. Valdez Castellanos the rolls gonna. Oh, by the way, Jaden, we give some of the Philly players chance and stuff. So for Nick Castellanos, we say Nick the stick 3 times for him, and then and stuff like that. So we do that, and then for Jose was Ruiz, we kind of say Jose Ruiz we got Jose Ruiz got sent away to the Atlanta Braves. So I'm just letting you know that. Oh, and by the way, also Jaden, Alvarado got suspended for using illegal weight loss drug that got suspended. So so yeah, that one too. So yeah, you didn't know about that. So. And Ronald Finger number 15 has the very one. Nick Cassiano flies out to the right finger, Jones finger, Nick Cassiano's out. Nick Cassiano over one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We got Max Kemper going next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Valdez Francis got a pitch coming up for you. Max Kemper boy. Valdez Cassiano goes 1 out. We don't really have a coach right now. We just let anybody from the league who can play and who goes in the ninth inning. So Alvarado will come back. They said Alvarado is suspended indefinitely. So Alvarado can't pitch in the postseason either. So Alvarado's how many days on Jose Alvarado will come back in August after his suspension is up. But then in the Phillies, we have to figure out what they're going to do with Alvarado. So he can't pitch in the postseason. They're going to have to figure out what something is going to have to do with him because he can't play in the postseason. So that it hurts the Phillies right now because they don't got Alvarado. So other players in the bullpen would doing his job, like taking up doing his some of his work because since he can't pitch at all. So yeah, so. And Valley Prince is got another pitch for you, man. Valley Prince goes ball 2-2. Valley Prince got another pitch for you, man. Valley swing at the 5-2-1. Valley Prince got another pitch for you, man. Get ready for a swing. The man's at strike 2-2-2. Valley Prince got another pitch for you, man. Get ready for it. And Max Kemper asked for a timeout. You want Max Kemper to give up in the red ball 6 more base on. And Valley Prince has got another pitch for you, man. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-2-2. The reason why I'm saying that is so we don't have a great closer. So we have to look in the postseason, and we have to look in the trade deadline for some bullpen help, and then also we got to look for some outfield help. Cause our outfielders were messing up games. Jada, you missed it. Some of our outfielders were messing up games. I think like Brandon Marsh and Johan Rose were messing up games a couple of times, not catching baseballs and everything. It was like, the fans were saying that Marsh would have to go because everybody wants Justin Crawford to get called up by prospect, but you can't call Justin Crawford up until like next year. So that's kind of like you stuck in Marsh and Ross pretty much. And they said Vasquez was doing terrible too, so it was even bad for them. And Valley Prince got another pitch in every masquerade for Valley Catch goes the roll 3-2 for kill. And Valley Prince got another pitch in masquerade for Valley Catch goes the strike 3. And Vasquez was out. Vasquez you open one your first strikeout. Yeah, so I don't know who number 53 last year. But I'm about to tell you, Jaden, too. So our pitcher that we had in the All-Star game last year, Jeff Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman plays for the Blue Jays, the one that we playing right now. He's on the Blue Jays. And also the other guy that we traded to the Blue Jays as well, Spencer Turnbull, is on the Blue Jays as well. So just letting you know that if you did not know that. Yeah, because we played the Blue Jays like around April. We went to Toronto, and then yeah, so Jeff Hoffman and Spencer Turnbull are both on the Blue Jays. So, that if you didn't know that. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Williams next to bat the Phillies. No Billy Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the 2 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. And that's only one. There's only a strike. There's only one. The bottom pitching their pitching JT. Running catching strike 2 on 2. Bottom pitching their pitching JT. Swinging the miss. That's strike 3. And JT is out. JT open on your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Blue Jays have 1-1. The Phillies have 0-1. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see the Blue Jays new. The 20 bat top of the third. And the 3 Blue Jays plays the bat top of the third. We top of him. And then Herman. And Volchek and Bobby Grosjean. What do you say? So you say the quality is bad. What quality is bad? What do you mean? You said the quality is bad. What are you talking about? Star Wars? Are you talking about the Phillies quality is bad? Oh, because if you talking about the Phillies, that's like, yeah. Oh, the air quality is bad. Oh, you talking about the air quality? Okay, okay. I didn't know what you meant because it was like I didn't know you were talking about like the. Okay, something. Yeah, Call Me Jay is covering the baseball game right now. They Call Me Jay's covering the baseball game on YouTube and Twitch right now. Yeah, that's what she's doing right now. So she's doing the multi-stream thing. That was, So coming at the bat for the Blue Jays, we had Tyler and then man coming at the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Christmas Angels got a pitch get up by Tyler, the way board. Ronald catches the strike was on 1. And Christmas Angels got another pitch get up by Tyler, the way board. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls and 1 is 0-2. And somebody wearing a sun hat on their head. They wearing that rainbow hat. They wearing the umbrella hat that you only wear to keep the sun out your face. Kind of thing, yeah. And Christmas Angels got another pitch coming. Tyler, the way board. Swing the miss, that strike 3. And Tyler hit him is out. 4 strikeout for Christmas Angels, 4 Ks. Got you right at the knees. Right at the knees. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Volchek next to bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay players on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch get up by you. Get ready for it. Ronald catches goes the balls with him. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch get up by you. Get ready for it. Ronald catches goes that strike 1 is a 1-1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch get up by you. Get ready for it. And Volchek runs out. And Volchek runs out to the second baseman, right side, due to the first baseman. Aldo came in time, and Volchek is out. Man, that's something. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next to bat for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch to the way. Vladimir Guerrero for a swing down with the Pablos on one. The mess up in the way because of the air quality in the urine. Ay. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch to the way. Vladimir Guerrero he swings down and goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will advance to first base for the Blue Jays. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singles on a ground ball to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, second fly you can't catch that. Oh my God, Marsh, you're terrible, man. I hope next season we get Justin Carver up here because you pissed me the hell off. In March of 2026, we need Justin Carver over here because Brandon Marsh is bad. It's just terrible right now. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Alejandro Kirk. Next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got one Blue Jay player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch canoe, we got Alejandro Guerrero. Right now catches those balls with him. So I can get mad at Brandon Marsh, but he just like I can't say. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch canoe, we got Alejandro Guerrero. Right now catches those strike one is 1-1. Oh, I already got the screen set up for that, so got the screens for that. So you gotta just check my Eagles live playbook. You gotta just check my Eagles regular season playlist thingy that I have on Jason my channel. Just check that out, and it would tell you when I'm coming to game. It would give you like all the dates and everything, so that way you just know. And then you just remind me on the thing, and it would tell you something. And Christopher says got another pitch coming up for Alejandro Guerrero. Running catch goes ball one. Chris is taking that pitch. You got 100 away. But running catch goes strike one. Chris is taking that pitch. You got 100. Running catch goes strike 2 1 2. Chris is taking that pitch. You got 100. 100 cook. As for time, you only 100 cook. You're having about 6 more base rules. And Chris is taking got another pitch. Can never got 100 away for running catch goes ball 2 2 2. I'll let you know that real fast. And I wrote all the schedules down for that, so either way you can know. Hold on, I wrote this down. Eagles regular season. All right, so Jaden, the Eagles, so the Philadelphia Eagles won't, so the Eagles won't play the Green Bay Packers to November 10th. So November 10th, the Eagles will be in Green Bay, Wisconsin to take on the Green Bay Packers on November 10th, and that is the Monday night football game. That's gonna be 8:15 p.m. game. That's gonna be on ABC, or you can watch it on ESPN. So November 10th. So yeah, you gotta wait till November 10th. So. So you gotta wait till November 10th for that one. That's after the bye week, so. Yeah, so just so if you want to know, so. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch coming for Alejandro Guerrero. And Christmas Sanchez threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Alejandro Kirk, to make sure that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. got the first base bag. Pinkerton the one at first base. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch for Alejandro Guerrero. Alejandro Kirk runs out to the pitcher. Christmas Sanchez, who only hit first to the first base. Alejandro Kirk stepped to the first base bag in time. And Alejandro Kirk is out. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So scoring, the Blue Jays have 1 run. The Phillies have 0 to move on to the bottom of the third. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the Phillies and you will turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players at the bottom of the third with Bryson Stott, Alejandro Kirk, and Brandon Marsh. Yeah, because the reason why that the Green Bay Packers want to get the Twisters ban, because not only them, it was a bunch of other teams too. Because they don't like the fact that the Eagles are using the Twisters to actually get the Jalen Hurts into the end zone. They think that that the play could actually hurt somebody, but nobody got hurt doing that play anyway. So then what Jeffrey Lloyd had to do when he went to the winter meetings, he had to bring in Jason Kelsey with him. So Jason Kelsey went with the owner Jeffrey Lloyd to the winter meetings to try to get his vote in. To get him to vote in that the Twisters should stay. And since having Jason Kelsey there, the one who played during the season when the Twisters was was inactive, they were saying, that's the reason why Jason Kelsey retired, because the Twisters was now getting. And with Jason Kelsey being there at the winter meeting, the Eagles and the Eagles got a lot of votes. So the Eagles had the most votes to keep the Twisters. So that's why the Twisters still staying, because we had the most votes. And having Jason Kelsey being there at the winter meetings kind of helped out Jeffrey Warren because it helped him out. So that's why Tush was still staying. So that play's not going. It's staying. And so that play ain't going nowhere. So what's Notre Dame is saying that play ain't going nowhere. Even the NBA commissioner Roger that one the one the Tush was banned. I'm like that's what you know. That's when you know when you commissioner wants something there, he want to go on. He wasn't gonna work. They have no supposed to get to go on. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly birds on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Bottom Fraser's got a pitch in the right stock and ready for it. Running catch goes struggles on one, and Bottom Fraser got no pitch for stock and ready for it. Bryson Stock flies out. Bryson Stock flies out to the left fielder and Jonathan Clean. So Bryson Stock's out. Bryson Stock 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp. The next, the bat for the Phillies, no Philly birds on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Bottom Fraser's got a pitch good for Yalto Grayborn. Bottom catch goes to Rolls 1 0. Bottom catch goes to Rolls 1 0. And bottom Fraser's got another pitch for Yalto Grayborn. Swing in the mids, and that strike one is a 1-1. Hey, Star Wars, here come the play that you love so much. Otto Kemp's at the play. You like Otto so much. You like Otto Kemp so much. You like he's up the bat now. Let's go Otto. And Valley Bridge got another pitch for you out to the Willie boy. Swing it down when that's a 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Valley Bridge just got another pitch going to be out to the Willie boy. Otto Kemp asked for time. Otto Kemp go right back to the bat box for some more base moves. What's up, Coach Sterling? Coach Sterling's in the house. And we got Coach in the house. What up, Coach? And Valley Bridge just got another pitch for y'all to the Willie boy. Otto Kemp strikes out the foul 10. And Otto Kemp is out. Otto Kemp, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. How you damn I know you got to strike the big out, bro. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bernie Motion next to the bat of the Phillies, no Philly players on base. The 2 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Bottom of the first, he's got a pitch going, Morris great for you swing it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bernie Motion missed the first base for the Phillies. Bernie Motion got a hit, y'all. Bernie Motion got a hit. Bernie Motion is 1 for 1, y'all. And Bernie Motion was on the short line drive to the left fielder, Jonathan Cleese. I'm talking about Marsh. He's up on base, man. Hey, single. I don't know what I got. My school teacher job gave me the cup. Our school teacher job gave us the cup saying that you're awesome. They got us this cup. They think we're awesome. My school teacher job today. But they were giving us cups for us to be awesome and do our work and stuff. So yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 1 Philly player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Valley Birds just got a pitch in there for Trey. Get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike one is on 1. Yeah, Coach Sterling, you should definitely follow me on Instagram, and Coach Sterling, so we can talk off the app and stuff, You should definitely do that. Follow me on IG, Because Star Wars follow me on IG, and then King Jaden, you just follow me back. He just bring out them accounts, so you can follow me on IG. And then Star Wars and Wish that would follow me on X and stuff, so So, if you got an X account or Instagram account, you should follow me and stuff, so that way you can keep up with me off the app, so And Valley Friends got another pitch for you, Trey. You ready for a swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Valley Friends got another pitch for you, Trey. You ready for it? Ronnie's catch goes balls 1 and 2. Yeah, just so I want to keep it with my fans off the app and stuff, so Yeah, so. And Valley Friends just got another pitch for you, Trey. You ready for a Trey throw the grounds out to the shortstop, Bochen. To do it to the first base and invite McGrew Jr. in time. And Trey Turner is out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Blue Jays have 1-1. The Phillies have 0-1. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see the Blue Jays can do the turn the bat at the top of the form. And the three Blue Jay players who had the top of the form were George Springer, Ernie Clement, and David Snyder. Yeah, those two guys be on summer break, so I have to worry about work and stuff. So Monday's gonna go for me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do my thing, and then the weekends, and then I have Tuesday, Thursday off, and then Tuesday to be home, and then I just have the rest, and then I just do it all again the next week and stuff like that. Yeah, so that was gonna be good for me. So I gotta give her gifts on Monday, so I'm gonna make sure that goes so I can use her bed. So I can give her gifts because she don't really like the stuff she gonna do. It's a just because type of season I'm feeling. It have to be no special meaning while you get somebody something. It's just because type of thing. I do just because gifts because I want to. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Jaden. I forgot to tell you, Jaden, since you haven't been here a long time. By the way, Jaden, if you did not know, Jaden, I do have a girlfriend, by the way, Jaden. So I'm letting you know that I have a whole girlfriend. My girlfriend's trans. Her name's Naomi, by the way. She's transgender, so she's born a man and a transitional woman, so. And I'm part of the LGBT community and also that word called lesbian, so there you go. So just for that, Jaden, so you did not know. You did not know that about me, so now you know. Information you did not know. Yeah, it's like, information you did not know, so I'm not giving you some information you did not know, so that way at least you didn't say, oh, I did not know that about you. So coming out the bat for the Blue Jays, we had George Springer coming the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base, 0 outs, top of the fourth, here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch in there for George Grayboard. Runner catch good, the strike was on one. Christopher Sanders got another pitch for George Grayboard for a swing and a miss, and the strike two is on two. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch in there for George Grayboard. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 zone two. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch in there for George Grayboard. Runner catch goes the balls 1-2. Yeah, Lou, I want to talk to Jaden that because he didn't know, so Jaden didn't know the information about me, so yeah. And Christopher says he's got another pitch to the way Jones get ready for you. Swing it down when that's a 5-0 to 1-2. Shout out to the Bobby watching, they for the 3 lines. And Christopher says he's got another pitch to the way Jones get ready for you. You swing it down when that's another 5-0, still 1-2. And Christopher says he's got another pitch to the way Jones get ready for you. And George Springer flies out to left field and Max Kemper. And George Springer's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Ernie Clement next to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays players on base. One out on top of the board, here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch getting for Ernie Grayboard. Ronald catches goes the ball with And Christmas Angels got another pitch coming for your early great board. You swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Early commit will race the first base for the Blue Jays. And early commit singles on the ground ball to the left field. Mascot will take it next. Well, that's when you caught that one, but in this one, really. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had David Snyder connects the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay player on first base, one out top of the 40. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch connect for Davis, great board. And David Snyder flies out to the center fielder, Bernie Morris. And David Snyder's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Miles Straw connects the bat for the Blue Jays. We got one Blue Jay player on first base, 2 outs, top of the board. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch in the Miles great board. And Christopher Sanders threw a pitch over to his first baseman out of him to make sure that early command to get off the first base bag. We got turn number 1 at first base. And Christopher Sanders got a pitch in the Miles great board. Runner catches another strike with his own one. But you probably on Twitch, yeah, because my Twitch link is in my description of my Marco tour video. So in the description there, you click on there to take it to my Twitch. You can follow me on there. Thanks for the follow on there on Twitch, though, Jay. I'm going to try to stream on Twitch this summer. I'm going to try to. Just so you know, the free games been coming on the times I want to stream and stuff, so you know. Yeah, so you know, and Christmas Angels got another pitch coming up for you, Miles, great board. You can swing that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming for you, Miles, great board. Well, they catch it, swing the miss, and that's strike 3. And Miles throws out. Pitch straight out for Christmas Sanders, 5 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So the score is the Blue Jays have 1 run, the Phillies are 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies new. They turn the red at the bottom of the pool. And the 3 Phillies players is red at the bottom of the pool. We Kyle Swim with Alabama and Nick Castellanos. Kyle Swim was over 1, Alabama was over 1, and Nick Castellanos over 1. I'll come back, gotta get out the house and take a walk. Because he did that. I can do that kind of stuff. And the temperature's going so hot, then you know, we could do like walks to the park and stuff, but yeah, I wanted to do it for summertime thing, but you know, I would say that for September to do that. Yeah, let's do that for the summertime, but we could do that in June and stuff, but then I was like, I didn't think about it for this one, because that would have been like time to do it. But, you know. Alright, guys. Here we go. The Phillies need to wake up, man. The Phillies team needs to wake up, man. Because they need to wake up because we need to get some. We need to get people on base and score some runs. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swing in the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And Valley Fraser's got a pitch for you. For you swing, we can wait for you. Swing, that was a 5 on 1. And Valley Fraser's got another pitch for you. Swing, we can wait for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 zone 2. Damn! The bad boy called that one. He jumped up and called that one. Okay, you got hops though. Okay, now you catching. Yeah, you doing your job right. And Bowden First just got another pitch because the way we're ready for it. Rodgers catch goes to Rose 1 and 2. Jump, you can catch them, hey. You job right, you know. You get paid and shit. And Bowden First just got another pitch because the way we're ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 1 and 2. Right, yeah, the bad boys always do never have no name, no number in the bag. Cause they could have bad boy in the bag and then still would make sense, but they don't need to have. They have a plain bag because they were good teams. And Valley Bridges got another pitch in the range, swimming the rain for it. He swinging that one. That's another 5-0, still 1 and 2. And Valley Bridges got another pitch to it, swimming the rain for it. Rodgers catches on the roll 2 to 2 and 2. And Valley Bridges got another pitch in the range, swimming the rain for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Castro was out. Castro, when you're over 2 with your first strikeout. I'm going to say this right now. How in the hell did the Phillies be hitting all them runs last night and be doing their thing last night, but then today they can't hit for shits. They can't hit for shits. Like, last night they played a good game. They were hitting first. They were doing everything right. Oh, because it was Range on the mound, but when Chris Sands on the mound, Chris Sands out here pitching with lights out, and y'all can't even give him no runs. Like, dang. So coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got Adam Wilson next to battle the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Bottom Phillies got a pitch for you. Where you got Alex waiting for it. Rodgers swinging the middle, strike was on 1. Bottom Phillies got another pitch for you. Alex waiting for it. Rodgers catching goes to Rolls 1 and 1. It's the freaking Blue Jays from Toronto. You want the Canadian team out here just getting. They got the first one. You just letting it just like that's how we're gonna end this game right there. And Valley Bridges got another pitch coming for you. Alex ready for it. Rodgers catching goes to Rolls 2 to 2-1. And Valley Bridges got another pitch coming for you. Alex ready for it. And Adamo grounds out to the third base for early command due to the first base and Vladimir Jr. in time. And Adamo was out. Adamo, you're over 2. This kid's got different cleats on it. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. And Valley Bridges got the pitch there for you. Castellanos ready for you. Swing it down when there's 5 balls on 1. And Valley Bridges got another pitch coming for Castellanos ready for it. Valley Castellanos rolls 1 and 1. Valley Castellanos rolls 1 and 1. And Valley Bridges got another pitch coming for you. Castellanos ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls 1 and 2. And Valley Bridges got another pitch coming for you. Castellanos ready for it. Rodgers catches to roll 2 and 2. And And Valley Bridge is going to Pittsburgh, Castellanos, Greenwood. Running catching goes to all three, the 3 and 2, the full count. And Valley Bridge is going to Pittsburgh, Castellanos, Greenwood. He's swinging down when it's a 5-0, the 3 and 2. I forgot the Phillies got a game tomorrow, so the Phillies are playing a game tomorrow. On freaking Father's Day. They should make that all have blue heads. Because it would make sense from there, but they're not going to do it, so. And then they always get the worst giveaways for the father, for the dads and stuff. The giveaways for just one town. And Valley Bridge is going to Pittsburgh Castellanos going for it. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walked in with the first base for the Phillies. And this is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game. Hey, Nick Castellanos got on base for the draw and the walk. Hey, at least you got somebody on base. So coming up next to have the Phillies, we got Max Kevin next to have the Phillies. We got one team playing first base, 2 hours, 5 in the 4th. Here we go. Valley Bridge is going to pitch to for you, Max Great Boy. Ronnie's catching good, the strike one's on 1. And Valley Bridge is going to pitch to for you, Max Great Boy. Ronnie's catching good, the rolls 1 and 1. And Valley Bridge is going to pitch to for you, Max Great Boy. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 2 and 2 1. And Riley Page is going to pitch to Ray Kevin, 3-1. Riley catches goes to roll 3, it's a 3-1. And Riley Page is going to pitch to Ray Masquerade. And that is ball 4. And Max Kevin is walked and will race the first base for the Phillies. This is Max Kevin's first ball of the game. And Nick Castellanos is second base. So the Phillies have Max Kevin on first base and Nick Castellanos on second base. Hey, Max Kevin gonna draw the walk out on base, yo. You know, how many monsters we had last night? I don't know. We were getting walked like crazy, and that's how, you know. We should just do the walk game. Everybody should just get a walk. JT should just do the walk, get on base, and then and then somebody else just get walked, and then they walk, and then they just go walk in, and then walked in the wrong name. That'd be a thing. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Reed next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base, second base, 2 outs, 5 in the 4th. Here we go. And Valley First is going to pitch connect for you, JT Great Boy. Ronnie catching goes to Rose Blue. And Valley First is going to pitch connect for you, JT Great Boy. And the catcher trying to do a pitch over to his shortstop and trying to show to see him. The catcher will come on the second base bag. Hitting 10 number 1 at second base. And Riley Fraser is going to pitch for JT Rainbow. He's swinging down when it's a 5-0 to 1-1. And this is one and volume pages and then pitch can for you, JT Greenwood. You figured that one is the 5 1 and 2. And volume pages and then pitch can for JT Greenwood. And Moles and Dirt is a roll 2, the Moles and Dirt is a roll 2, the 2 2. And volume pages and then pitch can for JT Greenwood. Running catch goes the roll 3 is a 3 2 for Kim. And volume pages got another pitch for JT Greenwood. And JT Greenwood got hit by a pitch and will race the first base for the field. And so and then that's going to be second base, and Nick Castellanos is third base. So the Phillies had JT Reader on first base, Max Kepler on second base, and Nick Castellanos on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. All we need everybody to start doing is hit some in the outfield and score a run or home run out of here. I would take a home run for Bryson Stott. I would take that one. So coming up next, the red of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott against the red of the Phillies, bases over the Phillies, 2 hours, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Routing pages, yeah, the pitch there where you start going forward. Running his catches on the strike, running his catches on the ball to do. And routing pages got in the pitch where you start going forward. Running his catches goes the ball to 2 And the pitch is set on. And volley punch is gonna pitch before you start. Volley punch is gonna pitch before you start going forward. And Rodney's catch goes to roll 3 to 3 down. And volley punch is gonna pitch before you start going forward. Rodney's catch goes to strike 1 to 3-1. And volley punch is gonna pitch before you start gonna pitch after you start going forward. He's swinging down with right to the stage, and that's a 5 balls to 3-2. And volley punch is gonna pitch before you start going forward. And right side, and that's ball four. Right side is going to advance the first base for the Phillies. So we the Phillies have right side on first base, J2 on second base, and Max Kepler on third base. But the Phillies scored a run, so it's going. The Blue Jays have 1 run, the Phillies have 1 run. Tie base again, and the Phillies get their first run score. Get their first run score in the bottom of the fourth, thanks to Nick Castellanos. Give us a free one. Just give us a free one. It's versus Stott. You spell his last name wrong. It's Jaden is Stotttt. There's no C in there. It's versus Stott. But coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Otto Kim connects the bat for the Phillies, basing over the Phillies, 2 rounds, bottom of the fourth, here pitch step down, and bottom first, you got a pitch for you out to the way where Rice catching goes the ball to them. And bottom first, you got a pitch for you out to the way board. And runner catching on the strike one, runner catching on the strike 1-1. And bottom first, you got another pitch for you out to the way board. And Otto Kim got hit by a pitch. And will advance to first base for the Phillies. And the Phillies had Otto Kim on first base. Bryson Stott on second base and JT on third base. But the Phillies scored another run. So the score, the Blue Jays had 1 run, the Phillies had 2 runs. And the Phillies get the second run score in the bottom of the fourth. Thanks to Matt Skipper. So give us another run. Look at that, yo, that's 2-1. No, because they switch up the leadoff hitter every time. So Bryce Stott was the leadoff hitter in last night's game. Trey Turner was the hitter in last night's game. So they decided to do the same lineup again just because it worked. So the Blue Jays manager comes around and talks to the other players saying, good, he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Blue Jays. I know we got 2 free runs, though, was 2. Just gave it to us. So pitching change for the Blue Jays. So Bowden versus the done pitcher for the day. Come to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Brendan Little. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to bat the Phillies, basing over the Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Brandon Little got a pitch to the Brandon Marsh, great boy. Rodgers catches another strike 1-1. And Brandon Little got a pitch to the Brandon Marsh, great boy. Rodgers catches another strike 2, there's 0-2. And Brandon Little got a pitch to the Marsh, great boy. Brandon Marsh has for time, Brandon Marsh, we'll be right back in the bat, 6-1 base room. And Brandon Little got another pitch to the Brandon Marsh, great boy. And Brandon Little got another pitch for you, Marsh, great boy. Right. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-2. And and then it's ball 2 and 2 and 2. And JT is out at home plate, but they catch it. Taylor Hernandez and JT is down. Yes, so it's good. And the Blue Jays have only on the Phillies at 2 runs. That's the end of the Phillies. Joe Uno to fit in the Jones. The Blue Jays to the Mariners. The Blue Jays leave a 20 Tyler Perry. The three Blue Jays by Tyler Perry. Jonathan Queen, John Hernandez, and Bo Chain. So coming to that, the Blue Jays, we have Johnny Cleese for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays plays over 8-0. Stop the fifth. Here we go. And Christopher Sands got a pitch to John the Great Board. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. And Christopher Sands got another pitch to John the Great Board. Runner catch goes strike 1. Christopher Sands got another pitch to John the Runner catch goes ball 1. Christopher Sands got another pitch to John the Runner catch goes strike 2-1-2. Christopher Sands got another pitch to John the Great Board. And Johnny Cleese, that's what Tom Young, Genesis Cleese, driving the red to baseball. And Christopher Sands got another pitch to John the Great Board. And Johnny Cleese flies out to the second base and by his time. And Johnny Cleese is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Tyler Hernandez connects the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays plays on base. 1 out, top of the field. Here we go. Cookie Sanders got a pitch for Tyler Gray-Boy. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. And Cookie Sanders got a pitch for Tyler Gray-Boy. Runner catch goes 1-1. And Christmas tree got a pitch for Tyler Gray-Boy. Runner catch goes strike 1. Christmas tree got a pitch for Tyler. Runner catch goes 1-1. Christmas tree got a pitch for Tyler Gray-Boy. Runner catch goes 2-1. It was sitting in the place for you. Tyler's ready for it. Running because you running because you're going to strike two, go two, two. And because you're sitting in the place for you. Tyler's ready for it. And because you're sitting in the place for you. Morning, you're ready for it. Running because you're going to two. And because you're sitting in the Tyler Ray Boy. And Tyler Henry got hit by a pitch to base the first base for the Blue Jays. What's up, Winston's? Winston's right there. And telling the hip hop picture race the first week for the Blue Jays. Having this about the Blue Jays, we got vote check and this about the Blue Jays. We got one we can play on first base, one outside the pitch. The team that pitch where you won't want to catch you in the second one. The team that pitch you won't want to catch you in the ball one. The team that pitch you on center is strike 2-1-2. The team that pitch you on center 5-1-2. The team the balls in there, the balls in 2. The team that pitch you on and he said, Roaches it runs into a four-stop to the shortstop, trade turn to the second base, the right side, and 10 minutes out of second base, the Roaches makes the first base. The coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Brian Blue Jays, the next to bat for the Blue Jays, and who would you put in first base? The two outs, top of the fifth, here we go. This is taking a pitch, Brian want to catch it, this is taking a pitch, Brian ready for it. To the running base and then first time saying everything got downhill this investment Jesus 1921 season with Sherman Drive to the center field right hard. And the Blue Jays score runs. So the Blue Jays have 2 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, tie race to be given. And the Blue Jays get the second one score in the bottom of the top of the fifth thanks to Roche. We start 2-2, right? So that just makes like life and everything is going well. Well, you just couldn't have that, could you? You just couldn't have that, right? Let's see, is that bad? So, coming next about the Blue Jays, I learned your cooking this about the Blue Jays. And we got Blue Jays on second base, 2 outs, top of the fifth, here we go. This is the first we got 100 catch this world one. This is the number 200 catch this world 2 This is the number 200 catch this world 2 This is the number 200 shoot the 5-1-2. This is the number 200 to lines out to the first base, allocated 100 down. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So school the Blue Jays have 2 on the Phillies got 2 on top base and we're good. Moving on to the bottom of the field, the Phillies turn the back, let's see the Phillies move to the back at the bottom of the field. The 3 Phillies players here at the bottom of the field, Brandon Marsh, Trey Turner, and Kyle Sullivan. The coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got from the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh from the bat for the Phillies, no Phillies versus away, 0 outs, bottom of the field, here we go. So we have Virgin with a pitch with Rush, running catch this world one. And the pitch was 26, is 5-1-1. And the pitch was 2, the strike 2-1-2. And the pitch was he's swinging with right the grass, that's a single. The Brandon Marsh advanced first base for the field. The Brandon Marsh single with a short line drive to the center field of Miles Strong. Which got hit 2-2, so. So coming up next, okay. Let's get for the, second base. Coming up next, about the Phillies, we got Trey Turner, that's about the Phillies, at 1 second base. 0 outs, top of the bottom of the fifth, here we go. We're going to pitch Trey, running catch this thing on. We're going to pitch Trey, running catch this ball on. And Trey says 5-1-2, the ball is there, the ball 2-2. And let's see Trey, the ball is there, the ball 2 for count. And we're going to show you the power was 22. Pitch to the trade to the far side to the right field. Justin Red was the race to third base. So coming next about the Phillies, coming next about the Phillies, we got Cows moving next about the Phillies, got one female on third base, one out. Top of the fifth, he will pitch to any soon running catch the ball run. And which is running catch soon as strike one. Which is soon the ball to the dirt, the ball to 2-1. And which is soon the way forward, and Cows to a 5 times the catch, and turns in 5 times to the Cows moves down. So everything for the Blue Jays, so we will just put your name between the other one that's about the Phillies, you got Alabama that's about the Phillies, got one people at the race, 2 outs, from the fifth, here we go. Usually the Phillies in the face can never average a rainbow, when it could go, usually the Phillies in the face, you have the final one. Usually the Phillies have the rainbow, Alabama rides out to the second reason. They see Southern and Alabama time. That's the other Phillies and so the Phillies had 2-1. The Blue Jays had 2-1. The Phillies had 2-1. Tied with 2-1 June. That's the end of it with June. Moving on to the 16th with June. It's the Blue Jays turn the back. Let's see the Blue Jays move to turn the back. Tower 6 and the 3 Blue Jays players in the back. Tower 6 with Joe Swinger, Ernie Flynn, and David Snyder. Coming to the bat for the Blue Jays, we had Joe Swing for the bat for the Blue Jays, and we get paid the Rays, 0, 7, 16, 15, 15, Joe Swing, 5-1. This is was even Joe Swing, 5 out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Coming next to the bat for the Blue Jays, the early Queens, next to the bat for the Blue Jays, and Blue Jays plays the Rays, 1 out, top 16, 15, 15, early. The city has 5-1, 15, 15, early, catching the spike 2, 0-2. The Houston Lucas early first out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Coming next to the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Davis starting from next about the Blue Jays, you got Blue Jays the Rays, 2 hours on top of 16, 15, 15 year. And Davis, running catch for the continuing 15, Davis, and Davis starting 5 times to the second baseman, Varsity side, and Davis starts out. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays, so it's going to the Blue Jays at 2-1, the Phillies at 2-1, Thomas, game in June. Moving on to the bottom of the 6, and it's the Phillies turn the bat, let's see the Phillies moves to the bat, the bottom of the 6, and 3 people to the bat, the bottom of the 6, be Nick Castellanos, Max Kevin, and JT Newton. And you want to vote it? Okay. Coming to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos to the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans away, 0, 5 16 mil. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. And he's got a pitch for Castellanos, swing at 5-1. He's got a pitch for Castellanos, swing at 5-2. And he's got a pitch for Castellanos, swing at Nick Castellanos for a time. Nick Castellanos is going to be the. He's got a pitch for Castellanos, 1-2. He was going to pitch Castellanos, running Castellanos the ball 2-2. He was going to pitch Castellanos, the 5-2-2. He was going to pitch Castellanos, swing the rest, and that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos, Nick Castellanos, we 0 for 2. We come on next, the bat of the Phillies. We got Max Kevin against the bat of the Phillies. No Philly plays no Rays. 1 out, 5 6. Here we go. Usually Ramirez got the pitch, going to be Max, waiting for running Castellanos, the ball 1 out. Usually Ramirez got another pitch, going for you, Max, get ready for it. He's swinging that with the 5 balls and 1-1. Usually Ramirez got another pitch, going to be Max, get ready for it. Running Castellanos, the ball 2-1. Usually Ramirez got another pitch, going to be Max, get ready for it. Running Castellanos, the ball 3-1. And the Marines another pitch coming for you, Reds going forward. And Mexican Reds by time your Mexican November 16 for baseball. And the is another pitch for you, Reds going forward. Running he swung it down with the 5 balls of 3 and 2, the full count. And the is another pitch for you, Reds going forward. And that is ball 4. And Max Kevin is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. This is Max Kevin's first ball of the game. There you go, Win Snacks. I wonder where you at, Win Snacks, man. That was like, did you understand the question I asked you on the DMs on X? Did you understand the question I asked you, though? So coming next about the Phillies, we got JT going next about the Phillies. We got 1 people on first base, 1 out, 5 and 6. Here we go. Here's got a pitch going to be JT going forward. Okay, so the question I was asking you was, the question I was asking you going to be like the fat boy kind of question. That's the question I was asking you. It's like do you want to still be? Do you want to do that? The whole gain and weight thing. That I was saying, like, it's a yes or no, like to eat a lot. Like when somebody asks you to be like the fat boy or fat girl kind of thing, it's just a question like if you want to do that or not. So it means like you gain weight for that person. Like it's like a like. It's like it's like it's like that's what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's a yes or no question today, so. And you got a picture of JT ready for it. I'm just gonna go to the starting over. And the picture JT ready. JT ready foul touch to the first base and very good G and foul touch on JT who's out. JT ready, you're 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming next about the Phillies, we got Bryson starting next about the Phillies. We got 1 female first base, 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. And you're gonna pitch me start running because you're gonna strike go 1. And you're gonna pitch me start going forward. And so we never go right into the grass, and that's a single. Bryson Star will advance the first base for the Phillies. Bryson Star got a hit, he's 1 for 2, y'all. And Bryson Star singles on the line drive to the right fielder, George Springer, and Max Kevin advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Bryson Star at first base and Max Kevin on third base. Plays at the corners down. So when they say you got new coach, when you say the Sixers got new coaches, what you talking about, like for like? So you saying we got a new head coach, or you saying we got new like coaches for like? So Nick Nurse is still the head coach, but you got some new people for like the other coaches, and stuff like that. You mean? And so coming next to bat with the Phillies, we got out of camp next to bat with the Phillies. We got Phillies fans on first base and third base, 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Pitch that down. And you know he's got a pitch going to be out to his way forward. Swinging the mids, and that strike one is on 1. Oh, yeah, assistant coach. Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, I knew that because Nick Nurse got to change that up. Because you don't need new coaches for that. And the pitch be out to the but other kid lines out to the right fielder, George Springer. And other kid is out. Another kid be standing Bryson Stott and Max Kevin on base. And other kid you only 0 for 2. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Blue Jays have 2 outs. The Phillies have 2, and that's 8 to 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the 7 innings, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn the bat. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. They turn the bat top of 7. And the 3 Blue Jay players in the bat top 7 be Miles Stroll, Jonathan Cleese, and Tyler Hernandez. Yeah, what's that? Just read the question again and like kind of say it's a yes or no question. So if you wanna, so I'm gonna send you the question. Ask you the question again because so that way. Yeah, same question again. Just read the question. It's like saying like you want to be somebody like they're like the little like feedy kind of thing, but it's like it's like you do or then you set the results. So it's a yes or no question. So oh, you say yes to the question I asked you on IG. That's the question you saying yes to that question. That's what you saying. What you saying? What's this? What you saying? So coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Armstrong coming to the bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay players on base. Zeros, top of the seven. Here we go. We got a lot coming women involved in it. So we got Christopher St. Just got a pitch gonna be Miles Green, but running catch goes ball blue. Christopher St. got another pitch gonna play Miles Green, but he's swinging this 5-1-1. So what's the answer to the question? So you say you gonna say you saying yes to the question I asked you when I G on the XD, so you saying yes to that question? If you saying yes to that question, then that means you know. Okay, so Christmas says got another pitch clean for you miles great, but Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Christmas says got another pitch for you miles great, but Ronnie catch goes the ball 3-1. And Christmas says just got another pitch clean for you miles great, boy. Yeah, cause I didn't hear that the Sixers was gonna cause the Sixers got the third pick in the draft for the 25th. I don't think the Sixers were gonna trade up for that one. Cause I don't think the Sixers. I didn't hear no one saying the Sixers were gonna trade up to the second pick. The third pick is even better because that way you top three. So and Miles throws bounds out to the shortstop, Trey to the first base, Otto came and John throws out. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Jonathan Cleese, next to bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays plays on base. We're going out top of the seven. Here we go. Christmas Saints got a pitch to Jonathan Gray, but Ronnie tries to go to strike was on one. And Christmas Saints got another pitch for Jonathan Gray going. Okay, so that says you say and swing the wrist and that's strike two, zone two. I'm not sure I even looking at all that, so and Christmas Saints got another pitch to swing the wrist and strike two, two. Christmas Saints got another pitch for Jonathan Gray for it. Ronnie catches goes, the ball's 1-2. But then you say yes, what it says, that means that you're gonna have to so that means you have to respond to my messages on X and stuff. You're gonna have to respond to them and say you have to because I will message you on X and stuff and let you ask you like did you eat and everything, so I can know like if you gain weight or not. So keep the results up. So and Christmas says another pitch can never job to go away for a runner catch goes the ball too, the 2-2. And Christmas says another pitch for job to go away for it. And John Cleese guards out to the third base of Alabama due to the first base of Otto came in time, and John Cleese is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we got Tyler Henry, and then really coming next to bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players are raised 2 hours, top of 7, here we go. The Sanders got a pitch in the way Tyler, great boy. Ronda catches those, the balls with him. Yeah, just so that way you can respond. Like I'm gonna ask you, so the question I asked you, I'm gonna ask you today was that did you eat today? So did you eat to gain more weight, or you did not eat yet? So and Christmas saying got another fish in the bowl, you try to look away for it. Running catches goes strike 1-1-1. Cincinnati on their pitch to Tyler away forward. And Tyler Haley goes out to the shortstop trajectory with the first base for allocating time. And then Tyler Haley's out. And that's the yards for the Blue Jays. So scored the Blue Jays have 2 yards. The Phillies have 2 yards. Top base again, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies throwing the bat. Let's see the face and then the turn the bat at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 free plays we at the bottom of the 7th. We Brandon Marsh, straight turn, and Kyle Swimmer. Brandon Marsh is 2-2. Straight turns over 3. And Kyle Swimmer is over 3 with strikeout. That's what everybody's saying. The Sixers should get H Bailey. I know that's what they saying. They should, yeah, you know, yeah. So that ain't all I said right there. Yeah. We'll see when I do the NBA draft on the 25th. Y'all get to know who we getting and what we not getting. So that way I can do that. So I'm definitely gonna try to do that one. So pitching change for the Blue Jays. So Rodriguez done pitching tonight. He's gonna pitch for the Blue Jays. But he ain't done pitching. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Rose coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. First, we got a pitch coming up. Brandon Rose ready for it. Running catching over the strike 1-0-1. And first, we got another pitch coming up. Brandon Rose ready for it. Swinging a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And first, we got another pitch coming up. Brandon Rose ready for it. And Brandon Rose runs out to the shortstop and the ball checks. He goes to the first base and Brandon goes in time. And Brandon Rose is out. Brandon Rose is 2 for 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner against the bat for the Phillies. No Philly birds on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Pitcher got a pitch getting over. He's trying to get ready for it. Rodney catches goes, balls 1 out. And pitcher got another pitch getting over. He's trying to get ready for it. Swinging a miss, and that strike 1 is 1-1. Yeah, pitcher got another pitch getting over. He's trying to get ready for it. Rodney catches goes, the ball 2-2-1. 1. 2 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. And basically, that's basically what Drake away moving. Riley's catch goes to a whole three. It's a 3-1. And fish got another fish can never enjoy the way boy. You swing that one, that's the 5 balls and 3 and 2 to fuck him. And fish got another fish for Trey away boy. And that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walked to advance the first base for the Phillies. This is Trey Turner's first ball of the game. I don't even know what Star was winning which next. I don't even know. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, 1 out, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Yeah, that's why I call Trey Turner. I call Trey Turner Tricky J. Yeah, that's the nickname I gave him. Yeah, so first you got a pitch gonna face Schwarber, your way boy. Riley's catching goes to strike 1 on 1. And first you got another pitch for Schwarber, your way boy. Riley's catching goes to balls 1 and 1. At least you hit with me, Star Wars. I mean, at least you hit with me, which next, so you good. Let's say, great, Roger, good, how you doing? I'm doing good, Evan. And first you got another pitch for each one with your way, boy. Riley's catching goes to ball 2 to 1. And first you got another pitch getting there for each one with your way, boy. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls to 2 and 2. Big White, thanks for the likes. Thanks for stopping by. Which next? If you still here, which day you still gonna have to ask that question? Which next? The question I asked you today, which next was, did you eat? Did you eat today? Did go that stomach of yours to go to belly more, or did you not eat today? And fish, you got another fish gonna be swimming in the rainbow. And fish, you got another fish gonna be swimming in the rainbow. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Cosmo was out. Cosmo, you 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts? Cosmo, you sucking the game. Last night you were doing something. This afternoon you can't do nothing. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Alabama next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 free man first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. First you got a pitch gonna play Alec away, boy. You swing it out with the 5 on 1. And I'm not talking about you, Evan. I was talking about which next, not you, Evan. And when pitch you got another pitch for you, Alec away, boy. Riley's catching goes to balls 1 and 1. And pitch you got another pitch gonna play Alec away, boy. You swing it out when that's the 5 balls 1 and 2. I know you just thinking about that so you want. I know you think you would say that, Evan. Well, I got a question for you, Evan. Evan, do you got a big belly too, or you just like you don't got one of those? And Evan and Fisher got another pitch for Alec away boy. The Alabama flies out to the right fielder, George Springer. The Alabama's out. Alabama straight turn on base. Alabama over 4. That's 3-0 to the Phillies. So scored the Blue Jays have 2 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. Thomas and Ray Jones. That's the end of the 7th Jones. Move on to the 8th inning. The 8th inning Ray Jones. Move on to the 8th inning Ray Jones. The Blue Jays turn the red. Let's see the Blue Jays move the turn the red at the top of the 8th. And 3 Blue Jays players in the red top of the 8th. Big Bochet, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Alejandro Quinn. You should try to be Grand Valley too. It's gonna be fun because because Winston is doing it, so why not you do it too? So big chance for the Phillies. The Cleveland Sanders are pitching tonight. Coming to pitch the Phillies. Ryan Coogler. So Cleveland Sanders won 7 pitch, won 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 runs, 0 runs, 5 strikeouts, 0 runs, a 3-on-5 ERA. So coming to bat for the Blue Jays, we got Vocek in the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Ryan Coogler got a pitch for you, wrong, away for Ryan Coogler goes the ball go down. And Ryan Coogler got another pitch for you, wrong, away for it. And Vocek grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman Aldo Kim in time. And Vocek zone. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next, the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base. I'm going out. Top 8, here we go. And Ryan Coogler got a pitch in for you, Vladimir Guerrero. Vladimir catches goes balls with And Ryan Coogler got a pitch for you, Vladimir Guerrero. Vladimir catches goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Ryan Coogler another pitch coming for you, Vladimir Guerrero. Vladimir catches goes ball 3 to 3-0. And Ryan Coogler got another pitch coming for you, Vladimir Guerrero. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pops out to the first baseman, Aldo Kim in foul territory. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. zone. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Alejandro Quinn coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base, 2 outs, top of the 8th, here we go. And Ryan Coogler got a pitch coming by Alejandro Guerrero. Ryan catches goes balls with him. And Ryan Coogler got another pitch coming by Alejandro Guerrero. Ryan catches goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Ryan Coogler got a pitch coming by Alejandro Guerrero. Ryan catches goes strike 1 to 2-1. And Ryan Coogler got another pitch coming by Alejandro One that catches Lewis of all three is a 3-1. And the one cooking gonna eventually at 100 away board. The one that catches Lewis of strike 2 is a 3-2 is a full count. And one cooking the eventually at 100 away board. 100 cook as for time on your cook the revenue since we're very soon. And the right cooking gonna eventually at 100 away board. Swinging the miss, not strike 3. 1100 cook is out. First strike up by Ryan Cook and Wood King. All right, Evan. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So score the Blue Jays had 2 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. Tie again, ladies and gentlemen. And then we go to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. They'll turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 8th. Reed, Nick Castellanos, Vasquez, and JT Hill. Nick Castellanos over 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Vasquez was over 1 with 2 walks, a strikeout, and a run. And JT Hill was over 2 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. It's the JT Bible and Green. It's the Connect jersey and it's red. All that's cute. So pitch chance for the Blue Jays. So we're going to pitch it. They're pitching tonight for the pitch for the Blue Jays to be Chad Green. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. And Chad Green going to pitch for Castellanos. Ready for Riley Castellanos ball through. Chad Green going to pitch for Castellanos. Riley Castellanos ball 2-2 now. Chad Green going to pitch for Castellanos. Ready for Riley Castellanos. Strike 1 2-1. Jenny, welcome back. And Chad Green got another pitch. Chad Green got another pitch. Going to play Castellanos great board. Riley Castellanos roll 3 is a 3-1. And Chad Green got another pitch for Castellanos great board. And Nick Castellanos flies out. Yeah. And Nick Castellanos flies out to the right field of Joe Swinger. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you're over 3. We got match on the moment. Stop it. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kemper against the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Chad Green got a pitch for the Max. Great board. Riley Castellanos rolls on him. They almost still got Kemper's legs. And Chad Green got another pitch for the Max. Great board. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2-2 now. And Chad Green got another pitch connect for a masquerade boy. He's swinging that one, goes high in the air, go wait a minute, that ball is going, gone! Solo home run from Max Cover, and the Phillies have taken the lead. And Max Cover got a hit, he's 1-for-2, you also scored. The Blue Jays had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies will get their 3rd run scored in the top bottom 8 thanks to Max Cover's solo home run. This is Max Cover's 8th home run on the 2025 season on the 5 on the right field. Max Cover 1 yard. Max Cover 1 yard. Take that one, Blue Jays. Hello. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we good. That we just went yards on that one. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got J.T. Wheeler go next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1-0. Bottom 8. Here we go. Chad Green got a pitch to Chad Green got a pitch to J.T. Great board. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1-0. And Chad Green got a pitch for you, J.T. Great board. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1-1. And Chad Green got another pitch for you, JT Great boy. Wait a second. So Chad Green got another pitch for you, JT Great boy. Swing that one to 5-1-2. And Chad Green got another pitch for you, JT Great boy. And JT Wheeler asked for time on y'all. And JT Wheeler get right back to back about 6 more base homes. And Chad Green got another pitch for you, JT Great boy. And JT Wheeler grounds out to the shortstop, Voltaire due to the first base of Evergreen Jr. in time. And JT Wheeler's out. JT Wheeler 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock, and that's the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Chad Green got a pitch to for you, Stock, the right boy. You see that was the 5-0-1. And Chad Green got a pitch to for Stock, the right boy. Running catch goes balls on the 1. And Chad Green got a pitch to for Stock, the right boy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0-1-2. Yeah, he's never good to touch anything, touch someone that's wet. Because if you touch someone that's wet, like something that's faded, you touch it as wet, you're gonna get the paint stains over your hands, you all day. And then you wait till the thing air dries, and then when it dries, then you can touch the railing, and then it's all good, because then it's not, not too bad. And the trigger got another pitch gonna for you, so get ready for it. You swing it down when there's another 5-0, still 1-2. And Chad Green got another pitch gonna break Stock away for it. Ronnie's catch goes roll 2-2. Ronnie's catch goes roll 2-2. And Chad Green got another pitch gonna break Stock away for it. You swing it down when there's a 5-0, 2-2. And Chad Green got another pitch gonna break Stock away for it. He swung at that one. That's another 5-0, still 2-2. And Chad Green got that pitch started away board. And Bryson started asked for a time on you. And Bryson started right back in the right system on base moves. And Chad Green got that pitch because everybody started away board. He swung at that one. That's another 5-0, still 2-2. And Chad Green got that pitch because everybody started away board. He swung at that one. That's another 5-0, still 2-2. Still fouling it off. Still fouling it off. And Chad Green got that pitch when he started away board. And Bryson started flies out to one field and Jonathan Phoenix in foul territory. Bryson starts down. Bryson starts, you 1 for 3. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's more. The Blue Jays had 2 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. That's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn to bat. You see the Blue Jays can even turn to bat at the top of the 9th. And the 3 Blue Jay players in the bat at the top of the 9th with George Springer, Ernie Corinne, and Davis Shutting Mr. Phillies got a home run out in that inning, so we got to thank the Max Kepler for hitting that home run, give us the lead. So that's a good feeling right there. So at least we got that, so that makes everything feel much better because then we usually come out inning with at least taking the lead, so at least that's something better than nothing. Here we go. Pitch hands for the Phillies. So Ryan Cook is our pitcher tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies. We got strong. Coming up the bat for the Blue Jays. We have George Springer coming to bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players are 8-0. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch coming up with George Grayboy. Right now, catching George Roll. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up with George Grayboy. Right now, catching George Roll 2-2. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up with George Grayboy. He swinging that one. That's a 5-0 to 2-1. Yeah, because I phone face all the way down the unit. Because you don't go to that one no more. Because it got the chain lock on there. So that means they can get the building back and get the keys back. So why would you go down to an old program for a building? No, we don't go there no more. Because it was not, because once the last meeting I was supposed to have with the got rescheduled, it's like you're not supposed to go back. It didn't get rescheduled, so it was like, she got sick and I couldn't understand great, so it couldn't go back down anyway, so it wasn't rescheduled or anything, so And that's not another Pittsburgh George Gray Runner could swing down the 5-0-2-2. And that's not another pitcher George Runner could go to strike three. And George swings out. First strikeout from Astro 1K. So coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had early commit next the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays players on base, one out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Maestro with a pitch in for your early great, but early commit flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The early commit is out. One more out, and we in the Phillies win the game. One more out, and the Phillies win the game. The Phillies got come on, we need to get this last out on these Blues and this last Blue Jays player, and the game, and we won the game. One more out, and then the Phillies got the game. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had David Snyder. Coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we had David Snyder. Coming next, the bat for the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays players on base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Maestro got a pitch in every Davis Gray forward, and David Snyder pops out to the second baseman Bryson Stott, and David Snyder's out, and that's the ball game. Final score is 3-2. Phillies win. And the Phillies will advance on the 41-29 season. The Blue Jays will advance to 38-32 in the season. And the Phillies take game number 2 at home from the Blue Jays. Moving up 2-0 in this series, and the Blue Jays are 0-2 in this series. And Max Kepler is your 7th player in the game with a go-ahead solo home run in the 8th inning. Go ahead, Max Kepler. Ryan Cook is your winning pitcher of today's game. Ryan Cook moves to 5-2 in the season. And got to moves to 5-2 in the stat line with a 2.63 ERA. Shout out to Ryan Cook. And Master got the save, so we got to start to save the game. But you know who didn't get the win? I thought we was gonna say he was gonna get the win for the way he pitched, but I guess he didn't get the win. Yeah, so all that good stuff. So yeah. It came by the Phillies though, and Christmas Days pitched good too, so and thank you guys for watching. So shout out to Stars 9 from the stream, shout out to Wish that come to the stream, shout out to King James Stacy from the stream, shout out to everybody coming to the stream, and yeah. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Toronto Blue Jays for game number 3 of round number 2 tomorrow afternoon at 1:35 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. Let's see the Phillies can try to win this last game of the series and try to sweep the Blue Jays out of here. So stuff like that. So let's see what we can do with that, and that good stuff. Oh yeah. And also guys, let me and also let me say what the and also let me say about also say about the matchup, the pitching matchup of tomorrow's game too. To let y'all know about them, the pitching matchup, so y'all can know who's pitching tomorrow. I know Zach Wheeler going against somebody. I forget who it is. Oh yeah, Zach Wheeler versus Jose Burns. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I remember. I remember them. I remember it right now in my head, so that's why. So here goes. So we have Zach Wheeler going up against Jose Burns. Zach Wheeler is 6-2 in the season with 101 strikeouts at 2.85 ERA, and Jose Burns is 2-2 in the season with 71 strikeouts and a 3.38 ERA. So let's see how Jose Wheeler get his 7th win tomorrow. So let's see if they can do that. So let's see and sing the song. So there's a lot to be learned. So look, get your hands together. So lot to be learned. So look, get your hands together. Get your hands together. So look, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high above, high in the sky. So when you start with the pillow. Said I'm what you gonna just remember that. Woo! What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. Let's go hunt the hunt for red October. See, that's the right name for the last game of the last game of this 3-game set. Let's see if we can sweep out the Blue Jays. Yeah, let's see if we can do that, yo. So the next thing we play at the Blue Jays tomorrow will be Monday. We start a 4-game series in Miami. Oh, taking on down to hot Miami. Yeah, going in the Florida. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting series. All the games are 6 weeks, so that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. 4 nights in Miami. You know. That's a 4-game. That's a one. That's the only road trip we're gonna have. We have to come back and take on the damn Mets after that. The team that's number one. And then we don't go back on the road. We don't go back on the road again until after the Mets series. That's when we gotta go to Houston and take on the damn freaking Astros. You know, cheating Astros. Cheating Astros. And then we gotta go back to the winter again and take on our rivals, the damn Braves again, which I know that's gonna be fun. Smacking them around before the Phillies welcome in the Padres in the town at the end of June into May to July and stuff. So you know how that's gonna go. Yeah. You know, so that's gonna be interesting. You know how that's gonna be interesting. But other than that, see you guys tomorrow, guys.